Hello, I'm Adriana. I'm a Master SoulPath Teacher and Guide with, if these cards let me shuffle them, a message for the Virgo energy. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So if you resonate with Virgo energy, if you have a lot of it in your chart or in a prominent position, I am asking just for a message for you at this time. It may be practical, it may be more kind of broad strokes spiritual. We're just going to have to see what comes through for you. Wow. Okay. Do we include these? I'm going to keep these to this side. And I'm laughing at them because they're connected. Okay. This is really interesting. I just did a Libra reading and 6 showed up several times. 8 is now showing up several times for you. And I think that's interesting. 8s are about, it's the power number. It's the power of, it's the number of momentum and energy and just, things getting moving. So being set in motion, I think that's really important right now. And these cards that fell out, the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Cups, I'm going to say that those are subconscious energies that really want you to be aware of them. And they're both energies having to do with the heart, with relationships and with love. Self-love as well as loving the other. And understanding that the extent to which you love yourself is what the other person is actually going to feel from you. So this is a little bit esoteric here, but the love we give is really only as good as the love that we can have for ourselves. Okay? And so you may feel like you're giving and giving and giving and giving and giving love, but I'll tell you that if you're not also loving yourself at the same time, it's not going to be felt as strongly by the recipient. Okay, so in your quest of loving the other, you also need to make sure that you're loving the self. And it may feel really good to give to the other, and that's maybe why you want to do it so much, but also make sure that you're open to thinking those loving things about yourself, to demonstrating love for yourself as much as you would give to someone else, okay? Because we have the moon as the spiritual theme here, and there's a couple different aspects of this. On one hand, we're looking at issues with the mother, nurturing, how we experience love, how we experience our emotional life, and that's very connected to these cups cards here. The moon is very watery energy. The moon is also about needing to look inward because the outer world doesn't maybe make sense, or there's something confusing or deceptive in the outer world. And so I feel like this whole spread is talking about the demonstration and the experience of love. We have the star, which is healing. There has definitely been a coming together or a reconciliation or a healing in the past. And we've got the 5 of Wands with the 8 of Wands. And the 8 of Wands is, again, that 8, moving things forward. So I think eventually this healing comes forward. But right now, there's still a little bit of consternation or conflict or kind of misunderstandings going on with the 5 of Wands. Perhaps just, it's a competitive energy, but it's also like the energy hasn't settled. That yes, the big healing foundation has happened, but the 5 of Wands just isn't, you're not feeling the full effects of that healing energy because of these little glitches, the little fights or the little skirmishes or the little arguments. And that's where our 2 things here are really important, to make sure that the inside and the outside are matching. What you feel on the inside being demonstrated and given on the outside. And to make sure that the communication about that is very clear. There's something else in the moon card here. Can you help me tie this together, please? It's funny because we've got both birds they've got crustaceans on their beaks, this one and then the one underneath the moon. But I don't feel like that's where I'm supposed to be looking. I'm really looking at these crows breaking through the fabric of the moon. A lot of times the way we try to nurture others is the way that we were nurtured. And then we go sometimes one step beyond that. The things we liked about the way we nurtured, we also give to others. And the way we wish that we were nurtured, we give to other people. And this is about really questioning, is the way I'm nurturing someone really the way they want to be nurtured, or is that the way I want them to be nurtured? I think that is the big question here, Virgo, because if the aim is to nurture and love as deeply as you can, you want to make sure that you're speaking at least a common language with the other person. So for instance, my cat is very particular. At certain times of the day, I can touch his stomach, and at other times of the day, I'm not allowed to touch his stomach. When I'm touching his stomach, he really loves it. He's purring, he's all over the place, he's having a great time. But when it's a different part of the day and I try to touch him there, there's a definite no. You know, the pause or the voice, something tells me no. So, but what if I really want to touch his stomach? Because it's, you know, it's soft and it's fluffy and it's all white, it's very cute. I'm not if I touch him at the wrong time of the day there, I'm not nurturing him the way he wants to be nurtured. He wants to be nurtured stomach in the morning, and that's what I need to do. So I can't let my selfish behavior dictate how I'm nurturing, because nurturing is about trying to help the other thrive. If you're trying to help the other thrive, you need to be speaking their language. And that's where I think this Ace of Cups and Knight of Cups and Eight of Wands are all coming together. Step out of your box a little bit and try to speak someone else's language. Try to understand their emotional flow. Try to understand their emotional language, not just what you want for them. Okay, because this is actually going to bring you what you're seeking. The Knight of Cups is seeking that deeper, loving connection. And the Ace of Cups is the connection to the divine. You're actually going to feel more connected. Your love is going to be better received. And all of these acts that you're doing and giving are truly going to come together in this flow of fulfillment and joy and love. And it's going to be a transcendent experience for you, like nothing you've ever experienced before. So I really encourage you to consider these and try them out in practice, see how it goes. And I think we're going to close the reading there. If you're looking for a mentor, or you're looking for someone who knows how to take the spiritual and put it into the practical, please do check out my offerings. I love to work with those who want to grow, and I am here to be of service to those who want to grow. So if that's you, please, again, check out my website, soulguidancewithAdriana.com. Link is in the description below, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon.